This is exactly right.
Get into the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event and get away with a deal so right, it almost feels wrong.
Right now, you can get great deals on Hyundai's most popular models,
including the adventure-ready SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe or Santa Fe Hybrid and the Tucson or Tucson Hybrid.
Plus, there's the bold and stylish Elantra loaded with the latest tech.
Or go all-electric with the Ioniq 5 or the Ioniq 9.
So get down to your local Hyundai dealer and get away with a deal you'll love during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Visit HyundaiUSA.com for details.
Goodbye. Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora Jewelry.
Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and moments that make the season unforgettable.
From sun-kissed metals to personalized pieces ready to be engraved with your summer mantra.
Each design moves with you from beach days to golden nights and every memory in between.
Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold. Goodbye.
This episode is supported by FX's The Shards, a seductive drama from executive producer Ryan Murphy.
Set in 1980s Los Angeles, the series follows a group of glamorous, deeply entangled high school seniors drawn into a life of wealth, beauty, parties, and excess.
At its center is Brett, whose reality begins to unravel when the arrival of a new student coincides with a series of mysterious murders. FX's The Shards, now streaming on Hulu.
Goodbye. Hello,
and welcome
to My Favorite Murder,
the Minisode,
where we read you your stories
back to you.
Summer edition. Yeah, these are just some stories that have summer themes.
Yeah,
kind of lightly, loosely. My first one's called 4th of July Murders. It starts out a bummer. It ends on a hopeful note. So
okay,
here we go.
Okay,
dear Georgia and Karen. The 4th of July fireworks in my hometown of Concord, New Hampshire, attract a large crowd. On July 4th, 2003, amidst 10,000 spectators, Manuel Gehring abducted his two children, Philip, 11 years old, and Sarah, 14 years old. Witnesses recall an argument between the dad and daughter, and it was the last place the two kids were seen alive. Gehring and his ex-wife, Terry, were in the middle of a custody battle. The children were staying with Manuel the weekend of the fireworks, and mother Terry returned home on July 6th to find her children had gone missing. Manuel Gehring took his two children the night of the fireworks, headed west by car, killed them along the way, buried their bodies, and then continued west until he was located and arrested in Gilroy, California on July 10th. He was returned to Concord, New Hampshire, where he'd be arraigned for interfering with a custody battle and later 2 counts of first-degree murder. Gehring ultimately confessed to the murder, but couldn't remember exactly where he buried the children. On February 19th, 2004, Gehring killed himself in his jail cell awaiting his trial after revealing what he could remember about the children's burial site. Information included a rough drawing and other descriptive clues like a chain-link fence, 6-foot-tall grass. With this vague information, repeated searches for the bodies were conducted along a 700-mile stretch of I-80 from Pennsylvania to Nebraska.
Wow.
But the FBI weren't unable to locate the bodies. Terry launched her own search efforts, which included enlisting the public's help to locate her children. She drove around the Midwest holding press conferences to keep the search for her missing children alive.
God, what a horrifying thing to happen to a mother.
Heartbreaking. The search caught the attention of an Ohio woman named Stephanie Dietrich, who felt like the details about the burial site could be around her town in rural Ohio. According to an interview conducted by North Carolina Public Radio, Stephanie worked part-time at a grocery store and spent her days off for months looking for the bodies during walks with her dog, Rico. Her efforts paid off because in December of 2005, 2.5 years after the kids had gone missing, she located the remains of the Gehring children.
Holy wow.
I know. To this day, the 4th of July fireworks have a daunting memory for those who grew up in the town at the time of the Gehring murders. While we went to different elementary schools, I was the same age as Philip, and my brother was in the same grade as Sarah. They would have been 29 and 32 years old if they were still alive. I oddly think of them often, despite not knowing them personally. I feel like Stephanie Dietrich would have definitely been a murderino after reading about her and her helping locate the Gehring kids. If this gets featured on an MFM podcast, and if you're listening, Stephanie, you are a true hero.
Yep, you are.
Stay sexy. And then it's signed a Granite State MFM fan. And I guess that's what New Hampshire is called, the Granite State.
Oh, wow.
And then it's I'd prefer to be anonymous if this gets featured.
Yeah.
Heavy.
Yeah.
Sorry, heavy hitter.
But also, what a beautiful thing that, sorry, her name is Stephanie, that donated her time and basically was like, I'm going to take this up and try to figure this out.
And then having this like sixth sense that you're going to be able to find it and actually finding it, like what an incredible gift to give to the mother.
Yeah. I think people are learning that more and more. It's like, you don't have to know people to care about people. They don't have to be your best friends or your family.
Totally.
All right, let's take a little left turn because this one is actually ridiculous.
Okay, I need ridiculous right now.
Yeah. The subject line is Trash Dad and the Skunk. That's my favorite show from the 80s. And then it just starts, here's the beginning. Pleasantries in this economy?
I love it.
Just goes right in. The scene. It's 1996 in Southwest Florida. I'm 6 years old and about to experience a core memory. Our little house was surrounded by swampy woods and tons of wildlife. Pretty much everything from tortoises, boars, alligators to fucking feral cats. Oh, sorry, they wrote it, to feral fucking cats. One Saturday morning, a skunk the size of a robust Pekingese decided... God damn it.
I love this person. Okay.
Love them. Decided to move into our garage. My mom went out to do laundry and saw the skunk and totally freaked out and made my siblings and I stay inside the house to avoid setting it off.
Yeah.
That's not freaking it out. If you've ever been near a skunk when it goes off, it is one of the most disturbing and long-lasting experiences.
Really?
Yes.
Like the spraying part? I'm a suburban girl.
Yes.
The
it's
spraying?
Very bad. The initial spray smells like chemicals.
Yeah.
So you're like, whoa, what's that chemical? And then the second wave of it is the skunk smell.
I have a really stupid question.
Okay.
Because I've only seen this happen in cartoons.
Yeah.
Is there a visual of the spray?
I believe so. I can't say for sure because we had it where a skunk sprayed outside an open window when I lived off Micheltorena in Silver Lake. And we experienced it purely smell style.
Okay.
But I think I've seen it where,
it's like the cat sprays, similarly, it's like pee.
Yeah, their tail goes up and then stuff shoots out.
Okay.
So I'm just saying the mom didn't because also like we've had dogs and pets and stuff that get sprayed and they smell like that for like 2 months.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Ugh. Okay, so it says now, big mistake. My mom gets my dad to address the unfolding situation. My dad agrees, but needs a drink first. Cue the 12-pack of Bud Light beer.
No.
Chased with some crisp white wine because culture.
What?
He drank while blasting Andrea Bocelli.
What the? I love him.
This is a real slice of 90s life.
It is.
He had a big Italian opera phase in the 90s. This Florida man's idea? Easy. He would use an old roll of carpet that we had in the garage in lieu of a humane trap, which we didn't have. My mom wasn't impressed, but we still went along with it. So essentially the dad's like, I'll take care of it, but I have to be drunk first.
Yeah, fair.
Can't fight
You need that liquid courage.
Please. So it says Italian opera music is blasting from the speakers as his plan unfolds. To get the skunk into the carpet roll, he smears peanut butter all up in there.
No.
The skunk totally went for it, savoring its surprise peanut butter meal. My now very drunk dad tells my mom to help him carry the carpet roll outside.
How did they?
The worst fucking idea.
Oh my God.
To carry the carpet roll outside with each one holding an end. Together, they walk this giant carpet roll over to the woods. My dad then tells my mom to let go of her side, and my dad proceeds, and this is on all caps, to tilt the carpet roll up while spinning around as fast as he could.
What?
The skunk went flying out the other end of the carpet roll, like that circus act where the guy launches himself out of a cannon.
I'm impressed.
Yeah. My dad, now dizzy in addition to being very drunk, proceeds to drop the carpet roll and book it in a feverish zigzag.
Yes. Zigzag, like he's getting shot at.
A serpentine shell. In a feverish zigzag away from the scene while yelling for my mom to run. And then it just says, no one got sprayed.
I mean,
it's a fucking miracle.
That's impressive.
My siblings and I managed to witness all of this through the window while Time to Say Goodbye by Andrea Bocelli was blasting from the speakers.
It's like a movie.
It's so good. Because parents are just people.
Yeah.
They're just people trying to get...
And they're usually just drunk people.
Kind of drunk people that...
I bet mom was a little drunk too.
I hope so.
Dad's drinking, mom's drinking.
I would hope. If you're rightly worried about this innocent skunk, allow me to ease your concerns. The skunk was okay and back in our garage by later that night. They're like, where's that peanut butter?
Oh.
The next day, my frustrated mom called an animal control company who correctly trapped and humanely relocated it much further out into the Everglades because skunks can find their way back home within roughly a 5-mile radius of wherever they are.
Oh, amazing.
That's kind of nuts. The good old boy who came to trap the skunk cried laughing when my mom told him about my dad's attempt. Thanks for all you do, George and Karen. Thanks to everyone at MFM, Exactly Right, and Steven's mustache, you legend. I've been listening since your first year, and I am so thankful to do life alongside such incredible people.
Oh, my God. Wow.
Stay sexy and don't trust your alcoholic dad with skunk removal of any kind. Jocelyn, she, her. Come on.
That's got to be an MFM animated.
That's pretty epic.
Yeah.
This episode is supported by FX's The Shards, a seductive drama from executive producer Ryan Murphy.
Set in 1980s Los Angeles, the series follows a group of glamorous, deeply entangled high school seniors drawn into a life of wealth, beauty, parties, and excess.
At its center is Brett, whose reality begins to unravel when the arrival of a new student coincides with a series of mysterious murders. FX's The Shards, now streaming on Hulu.
Goodbye.
Summer means a whole new world for your feet.
They're walking more, sweating more, and going barefoot all day long.
For summer feet that need real comfort, there's Bombas.
Bombas has a whole line of sport-specific socks for golf, yoga, the gym, and every kind of runner.
They also make soft, supportive compression socks that are especially great for summer travel.
Bombas sandals and slides are made from super lightweight, cushy, waterproof EVA foam, so they feel incredibly comfortable.
And the best part, for every item you buy, Bombas donates an essential clothing item to someone facing housing insecurity, with over 200 million donations and counting.
I wore my Bombas compression socks on the plane ride to and from Italy. And listen, I'm a girl of a certain age at this point. It needs to be done. And I felt so comfy and so secure with my cute little Bombas socks.
So head over to bombas.com/MFM and use code MFM for 20% off your first purchase.
That's BOMBAS.com/MFM, code MFM at checkout. Goodbye. Okay, my next one's called My Near-Death Experience, Summer Break Edition.
Great.
Hi, Karen and Georgia. As the title suggests, I'm writing in about the time I came within a few inches of death. I'm a native Floridian who grew up in Daytona Beach. In high school, I would work summers on a pool deck at a 25-story hotel on the beach here.
Oh.
I had a stand where I would do henna tattoos, hair wraps, and hair braiding. It was such an amazing gig, all cash. I got a killer tan, and I would wear my bathing suit under my clothes, so when it got scorching hot in midday, I could just take a quick dip in the pool. I always went down to the boardwalk at night after I got off to get myself a little treat from the ice cream shop before heading home. Those were the days. Rewind to June 2012. The hotel is packed with summer vacationers. Business is booming. I typically set up my stand on the far side of the pool deck, further away from the hotel, but this day the UV index was very high, so I set up shop closer to the building to hide in its shade. I was braiding a little girl's hair, constantly moving around her as she sat on a stool. I had just taken one step away to get more supplies from my cart when I heard what I only could have imagined was an explosion right next to me. Immediately, I felt tiny stabs of pain all over my legs and arms. I seriously thought a bomb went off. People ran over to help. The little girl was crying. I had blood dripping from spots on my legs, but no one could really tell what happened. Security quickly made their way over and started looking at the ground around us, noticing large and small chunks of rock. They seemed to recognize this scene as they both went from looking at the rocks on the ground to looking up at the balconies above our head.
Oh.
Security continued their investigation while I closed up my cart for the day, happy to be alive. I was picking small rocks out of my calves when they finally returned an hour or so later with what had happened. They went room to room, floor by floor, directly up from where my stand was, looking for people that were in those rooms. This turned out to be pretty easy since it was midday in the summer, so most people were out on the beach or on the pool deck. except for one room. An older grandma tasked with watching her grandson while the parents enjoyed a lunch to themselves. You're making a fucking uh-oh face, and you are correct.
I'm so worried.
After some questioning, security learned that grandma might not have had a very close eye on the boy while he was playing on the balcony, and the all-caps grapefruit-sized rock was now missing. This is a 25-floor hotel.
That he basically threw a boulder off the roof.
Totally.
Holy shit.
Onto the deck, the pool deck below, full of people vacationing. That's right. This kid yeeted his enormous pet rock over the balcony of the 23rd floor directly above my stand. Based off of the markings from where it hit the ground, if I hadn't stepped away right when I did to get something from my cart, it would have hit me, certainly leading to my demise.
Oh, my God.
Fast forward 12 years. I'm an international airline pilot, using your voices to keep me company during my commutes and during my nap breaks while crossing the Atlantic.
Hey.
Damn.
You go from a henna tattoo artist to a pilot.
So proud of you.
Yes, great job.
Stay sexy and don't let your grandson play with citrus-sized rocks on a balcony unsupervised, or it just might end in attempted murder. Cora Jo, she, her.
Cora Jo, first of all, you were meant to be an international pilot.
Yeah.
Because, good Lord.
Yeah.
That's so scary and crazy.
That's some Final Destination shit right there.
Yeah. So scared to fly on those flights. It's so crazy. Okay. The subject line of this email is shitbag triplet sister story.
Okay.
And then it starts, hello, fellow shitbags. I'm a triplet. That's going to be my new icebreaker at parties.
Hello, fellow shitbags.
I'm a triplet. Yes, 3 girls, 1 womb, endless chaos.
Oh.
We fought so much growing up that my mom practically begged the school to separate us into different classrooms like we were volatile lab chemicals.
Oh, my God.
And then it says, spoiler, we were. But this story isn't about school. It's about one fateful day when, in a miraculous turn of events, we decided to get along. That's when everything goes wrong.
That's a red flag right
Watch
there for
out.
mom. Yeah.
Watch out. If you're always fighting with someone and suddenly everything's going great.
If it's quiet and everyone's smiling,
Nope.
you're in for it.
Our activity of choice, playing jail. Because obviously nothing says bonding like simulated incarceration. As the youngest, I was naturally assigned the role of prisoner.
Yeah.
The youngest of triplets.
It doesn't even matter. Like, you could be 2 minutes younger and you're the youngest and treated that way.
We need pecking orders
Yeah.
as human beings. What followed was less game and more like a low-budget psychological thriller. My lovely sisters duct taped me to a chair, shoved a sock into my mouth, taped over that for good measure.
What the fuck?
Tipped me over and locked the door behind them.
Wow.
Dang.
That is sinister.
What kind of content were these children watching
Seriously.
to know how to do that?
Seriously.
From inside. So yeah, no escaping, no screaming, no rescue mission incoming.
No.
I lay there for a solid 30 minutes, face to floor, marinating in betrayal and foot carpet.
Oh.
Eventually, they picked the lock with a paperclip and graciously released me, laughing like villains straight out of a Disney movie. Anyway, stay sexy and try not to get psychologically booby-trapped by your own bloodline. Thanks, Alex, she, her.
My brother strategically tied some knots around our door handles that ended up locking my sister and I in our room. Like, there were no locks, but he was so smart that he just figured this thing out and then said, you have to drink this if you want to get out, and squeezed what looked like an innocent cup of orange juice. But hey, look, that's a raw egg bobbing in it. You have to drink it if you want to come out. I know how she feels.
Asher. This episode is supported by FX's The Shards, a seductive drama from executive producer Ryan Murphy.
Set in 1980s Los Angeles, the series follows a group of glamorous, deeply entangled high school seniors drawn into a life of wealth, beauty, parties, and excess.
At its center is Brett, whose reality begins to unravel when the arrival of a new student coincides with a series of mysterious murders. FX's The Shards, now streaming on Hulu.
Goodbye.
Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora jewelry.
Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and unforgettable moments that make the season so special.
Whether you're planning a weekend getaway, gathering with friends, or simply soaking up every sunny day, Pandora jewelry offers meaningful pieces designed to celebrate your unique story.
From sun-kissed metals that catch the light beautifully to personalized pieces ready to be engraved with your summer mantra, every detail is crafted to help you express yourself with confidence and style.
Explore charms, bracelets, rings, necklaces, and more, thoughtfully designed to complement every adventure and occasion.
Each design moves with you, from beach days and road trips to rooftop dinners, golden nights, and every memory in between.
Layer your favorite looks, mark life's meaningful moments, and create lasting reminders of a season you'll never want to forget.
Find the pieces that reflect who you are and where this summer takes you.
Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold.
Goodbye. Well, because here on My Favorite Murder, it's hot dog summer,
Yeah.
I'm going to do a hot dog story.
Great.
And it's just, I don't know, it's just a time and a place, and I kind of love it. It starts, "My ladies." An ode to the great American hot dog and a new invention by my friend Jamie. This is the story about this. It was long ago in the summer of 2009. I was rapidly aging in San Francisco, clinging onto the last gasp of my 20s before I had to grow up and not be a slimy bartender anymore who did cocaine and Underberg shots for dinner every night.
Yeah, you had to do something.
Yeah. I had a gorgeous asymmetrical haircut and a fixed gear bike. I probably would have dated you for sure.
In San Francisco, especially in that time,
Yes.
it's a little after my time, a little bit. But man, that was the look and feel.
It was fixed gear bikes with, oh my God.
that seat up real high. It was like somebody that's tall.
Yeah.
We were just like, that's scary.
The bar you went to, I bet it's Zeitgeist. There's this bar called
Yeah.
Zeitgeist in San Francisco that is just for bike messengers.
I think it's still there.
It's definitely still there. We go there I fucking love it. Okay. I wore skinny jeans and looked so fucking cool with my little useless bandana around my neck that I got to sleep with a new person every other night on my floor mattress. It was the best, but I am glad it's over now. Are you? Sometime during this era, my bartender friends and I set up a barbecue out back by the dumpsters behind the bar we worked at. I don't know where we forged it from, but it was a little black Weber, and we used to get those huge packs of shitty hot dogs and buns from the grocery outlet and keep them in the fridge and just make hot dogs for ourselves all the time, during, after, and before our shifts. We used to give them to bar customers who we, quote, liked, who were regulars, like it was some cool-ass club or something. Like, "We'll let you in on this dumpster hot dog club. You're welcome."
This sounds fucking familiar to me.
Does it?
It does, but maybe it's just that kind of thing of like bartenders who are like, you're a regular and you're in our group, so you get this weird thing that you're drunk, so you're excited to get it.
The drawing room had like a crock pot full of hot dogs with hot dog water, didn't it?
Did it?
Too? I think it did. I ate them. Okay, one time early on, we made a batch of dogs at the end of our shift, and we were all getting ready to go. Some of us to party elsewhere or to our dealer's house with our tips from a night's earnings. Dirt bags. I love a dirt bag. And my buddy Jamie picks up a dog, eats it in 2 bites, then takes another hot dog and shoves it into the front pocket of his jeans, bare, no wrapping, and just looks at us and says, "Pocket dog for later." Then he swings his skinny legs onto his bike, finishing the last gulp of Pabst Blue Ribbon, and just rides away on his bike.
In 2009, Karen Kilgariff faints dead away and cries to herself as she walks home.
Oh my God.
I love Pocket Dog Guy so much.
I love him. He's an inventor. He invents things. He's so clever.
Creative.
He's creative and clever. You don't understand.
We have to go watch his band at Slim's.
I asked him the next day if he ever ate the pocket dog, and he said, "Hell yeah, it was great." The end. No fucking way I'm signing my name. I'm an adult now.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That was such an epic sketch of being 20 in
Late
San
aughts.
Francisco.
Late aughts, 20s, San Francisco.
I just can't get over how we truly were living off the fat of the land and we had no idea.
Yeah,
We had it so good.
we did.
All right. The subject line of my last email is guinea pig sinkhole.
Great.
Hey, a formerly repressed memory leapt to the forefront of my brain, and it made me think maybe this is an MFM story. I got to say, the people that write in emails to this podcast are really good writers.
They are.
Like that fucking story that person just told us.
Yeah.
I lived it.
Yeah.
I could see it.
I could smell the hot dogs.
The pocket dog.
And the fucking dumpster and the beer. I could smell it all.
I could smell the hipsterism and the elitism.
And the unwashed masses.
And the emotional withholding. Okay, so this story has everything: a pet guinea pig, a sinkhole, and general mortification. When my brother and I were in elementary school, our family got suckered into taking home the school's guinea pigs during summer break. And then the science teacher refused them back at the beginning of the next school year.
No, that's illegal.
So Thelma and Louise officially became part of our family.
Thelma and Louise.
They had a little car.
Children's pets named Thelma and Louise. Okay.
Their dad built a tiny cliff into that hamster cage. As an 8-year-old, I thought this was hitting the jackpot. And then in parentheses, it says, when I called my mom to confirm the story, she distinctly remembers not sharing our enthusiasm. They were already old by guinea pig standards when they came to us, and about a year after the school refused them, Thelma passed away at the vet. Louise had already been struggling herself, and I think in true ride-or-die fashion, once it was clear that Thelma wasn't coming back, Louise passed away too.
Oh.
No, it's not so funny.
I know. Why are you laughing?
I don't know. My brother and I hadn't been able to say goodbye to Thelma, so we wanted to give Louise a proper send-off. We wrapped her in an old hand towel and put her in our finest shoebox. However, we were city kids who only knew concrete sidewalks and brick patios. So my mom gave us permission to bury Louise in one of the garden plots at her office building that had a little recreational patio area.
Oh, no.
We visited over the weekend so we could have our private guinea pig funeral service and buried her under a small tree among the ivy. Fast forward a couple of weeks later, and my mom shows up to work where there is quite a commotion in the back patio. A sinkhole had opened up and taken the small tree and other surrounding flora down with it.
What?
There was fear that the entire patio itself was now unstable, and undoubtedly the office smokers were extremely put out. While the building superintendent and city officials closed the patio and excavated the sinkhole, my mom was sweating bullets waiting for someone to find that makeshift rodent coffin.
They created the sinkhole, right? Like they disturbed the ground.
They never found the coffin.
Phew.
Did Louise truly deep dive into the depths? We will never know. And my mom swore my brother and I to secrecy about Louise's final resting place. It's now a few decades later, and my mom is mostly over it, but I can only imagine the dread that incident caused her.
Oh, my God.
Like, how would that be the reason? But still...
It's the only reason.
It's the only reason.
It's the only reason. How to be the reason. How do they not find it? That's fucking Louise forever. I love it.
But if Louise was the cause, maybe she dropped first.
Yes.
If there was some cavern.
Definitely.
As I have learned through sinkhole study.
She went to live her best life at the bottom of a sinkhole.
There's like those caves.
Yeah.
Like a cave thing. There's a full-on aggressive gnat
in this fucking... Okay.
Yeah, it's coming at us. And then the sign off here is call before you dig, folks. 811. Cheers, Courtney.
I also, the fact that the mom came home and told like the children,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they didn't need to know that and they would have never known.
Yeah.
But
she's like, well, guess what?
Yeah. Guess what you did?
Guess what your goddamn school did to us by making us take these pets.
Tell us your traumatizing stories from childhood, please, at myfavoritemurder@gmail.com.
Don't forget it's hot dog summer.
That's right.
Live your best hot dog life, pocket dog style. Stay sexy.
And don't get murdered.
Goodbye.
Elvis, do you want a cookie?
This has been an Exactly Right production.
Our senior producers are Alejandra Keck and Molly Smith.
Our editor is Aristotle Acevedo.
This episode was mixed by Liana Squillaci.
Email your hometowns to myfavoritemurder@gmail.com.
And follow the show on Instagram at myfavoritemurder.
Listen to My Favorite Murder on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
And now you can watch us on Exactly Right's YouTube page. And while you're there, please like and subscribe.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hey everybody, here's the thing about other home security systems. They're all designed for after the window breaks, after someone's inside, after you get the notification, after the police come. SimpliSafe is the first system designed for before, stopping a break-in before it even begins.
That's right. Unlike traditional security systems that only alert you after a break-in is already underway, SimpliSafe is designed to help prevent the crime before it starts. Their cameras can detect suspicious activity at the perimeter and alert live US-based agents. Then SimpliSafe's agents assess the threat, intervene, speak through the camera to scare off the intruders, and call for 911 dispatch.
That's right, and SimpliSafe has been protecting your world for 20 years, everybody. So celebrate their anniversary and save 60% on your new SimpliSafe system at simplisafe.com/stuff. That's 60% off, you guys, at simplisafe.com/stuff. Plus, when you order, write in our show name and the How Did You Hear About Us survey to let them know that we sent you. Don't forget, there's no safe like SimpliSafe.
Vacation planning should feel like a breeze, not a deep dive into countless travel sites searching for the best deal.
With Cheap Caribbean's Budget Beach Finder, you can search every destination and every date all in one search.
You'll save time and money with the Budget Beach Finder.
Say goodbye to endless scrolling and tab hopping, and hello to Budget Beach Bliss at your fingertips.
Go to cheapcaribbean.com to try out the Budget Beach Finder and see just how stress-free vacation planning should be.
Goodbye.
Hello, beautiful. I'm Amy Errett, founder of Madison Reed, a hair color company I named after my daughter. I started Madison Reed because I believed women deserve better. Better ingredients, better results, and the freedom to color on your terms. Color at home with our permanent hair color kit in less time and for less than a typical salon. It's a salon in a box for rich, dimensional color and 100% gray coverage. Try our 10-minute root touch-up kit for a permanent root refresh, or our hair and brow mascara to cover stray grays on the go. Or visit one of our 95 hair color bars nationwide to let our licensed pros color your hair for you. Join the more than 5 million women who have switched to our award-winning color. Visit madison-reed.com and use code PODCAST20 for 20% off your first order or service. Confident, bold, unstoppable. That's the power of Madison Reed.